Stress, what's going on, guys? Long time no see. Was it that long ago? You know, we're gonna make a short video. We're not gonna do too much editing. We're gonna get straight to the point. What do we have today? The Yokan. The Yokan Rex. You see this? This device, to me, is my favorite eRig. Now, you know me. You know I got this Puffco. You might have seen me use this Luca Q7, which is also really good. Um, I had another one. This is a Q7 Mini. I had the other Q7 regular, which was really nice too. Uh, and then I've had the Cubex. Uh, I was told to review this device, and I was told that I should say things about how bad of a product this is. I don't know if it's a bad product for me yet. But I do have something to say about this Yokan here. I do have something to say about this Cubex. But the Rex has been great for me. Really is the best device I ever used. And I'm going to show you why. So I'm not going to get into all the details of how it works and all that kind of stuff. All these rigs work exactly the same. You hit the button a couple of times and you do some things and whoop de whoop de whoop. It has three different levels. Here's the device. It has three different levels. You know, low, medium, high. I think it goes white, blue, and green. And green is the highest. We're gonna have it on green, just to show y'all the clouds on this thing. Amazing. Only thing that I would say that sucks about this product, I'm gonna show you right now. Coils. This uses coils. Can you see? You see? So you end up putting your wax directly on the coils. This is a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's a great thing because it immediately heats up. Bow, you're gonna get that hit immediately. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible as far as taste wise after a while. After a while. But they do give you a, a separate atomizer in the box, so I can take one and I can clean it out. One of these has not been used. This other one I have used a few times. After my first use, I could taste a burnt taste. I can see where this is a little burnt up, but it's all good. For the most part, this is my favorite product. What I was told was this product has an issue with I guess if you're pulling it, taking it apart and yada yada yada, it'll strip and it'll. That's what I heard. Like the wires will strip and the wires will rip. I've never had that experience, but I've had this for close to a month, but no, not a month yet, but I have not used this until about a week ago. And like I said, for me now, it's my favorite one to use. This you got to wait a little bit. This one's still great too. I still like this product too. The Cubex is great, but it's portable. It's for portable. But one thing I tell you I don't like about it, which is what I was told would happen to this device, is this. So I'm gonna show you. This is my Cubex. Watch this. Let's see if it happens. Oh, it did happen immediately. Look at that. And let's take an interlude right now and talk about the problem with the doggone Cubex. This is a big issue. You know, if I was pulling super hard, some people do, these wires would have been ripped. They're not. Thank God they're not. They're intact. But yeah, so what I have to do, I have to consciously think, oh, if I'm gonna take this off, don't just pull it directly off because that's gonna happen. Now I guess I could put some tape down there or something like that. That'd be helpful because it's not supposed to come off anyway. It's not like I need to go down there anyways for any reason. So I mean, I could put some super glue down there or something like that, right? Keep it together. Maybe they should have done that. I don't know what's going on here. But instead, what I do is I twist this. You see how it, because you can put this on any side, and it's magnetic. So I twist it, and then I pull it up. And but other than that, this device is still great. One thing I just don't like about it, I will say, I will keep it a hundred. It only comes with one atomizer, and it's this stupid TGT thing. I think I have another video about this, but I'll probably splice those two videos together to talk about how stupid the TGT thing is. And this leaves a little burnt coil taste too. Unlike this Luca here, which has this quartz, it can leave a, but it doesn't really, because it's not directly on coils. They say this has some special like coil unit, but I don't know what's going on. What you cannot see, the wax is supposed to go into these little grooves and little holes. Let me see, focus. But I don't know what the fuck it's doing. I don't know what's in there. So I'm not really a fan of that. But one thing I will say, it hits hard immediately. This device hits hard immediately. Great. And they have a better one, which I can't wait to get. Yo can hit me up with the shits. But this, let's get back to this. The Rex. I have not seen this device anywhere. I've never even heard of it. When I got it from glasscityusa.com, my boy over there hooked it up for me. He gonna hook it up for you. He said, "Hey man, go ahead and test this out and let me know what you did." He told me it was great. I didn't understand why. I was like, okay, one button little thing. I thought it looked, because of the way it looked like really cheap. It looks pretty cheap. I'm like, it ain't gonna be all of that. Oh, it's Yokan. Oh, it's gonna be some cheap. Oh, it's coils. Oh, it's gonna be terrible. That's not the case. Anyway, we've done a lot of fucking talking. You know what we haven't done yet? Taking them damn dabs. So let's get to it. And while we're getting prepared, you know what the question of the day is: how are you doing? What are you up to? Tell me, do you have any other rigs that you want me to test out that you know about that might be super dope and super slap? All of that. I'm very interested to hear. What are you smoking today? Meat? We're gonna be hitting some sheeple rosin. And even though I'm gonna have this at a high temp, which I really, really wouldn't want to do on this rock. As a matter of fact, we're gonna switch this. We're gonna use something else. Give me a second. We're gonna use this Boomtown. I've been liking this Boomtown old school lemons. I got this a while ago, and I thought it was a sativa. It's definitely not a sativa. Definitely not a sativa. But I do like it. I do like it. Oh man, this shit smells amazing. But we're just gonna take a little bit. Look, like I said, we got it at the highest temp, and this is as much as we're gonna take. Small amount. That's all we really need. Do I really need to show y'all? Oh yeah. I will say this Yokan device, great. I really can't live without it. I mean, now trying to take dabs with a regular dab pen with a dab tool. Oh no. Oh no. That is not the business, you know? This is though, so we're gonna drop this in here as we do. Ooh, look at the way it falls. One thing I don't like about this thing, I say it all the time, is that heat that comes off of there. You can't see it. It's not smoking for y'all, but it is for me. All right. So this is the amount that's in there. Well, let me see. That's the amount that's in there. You see how that looking good, ain't it? All right. Now let me get y'all to these clouds. Mm-mm-mm. Boom. Give me a second. All right. How does this device work? Well, it's already set and all that kind of stuff. All you have to do, you just saw me. There was really no cuts in this video. There's nothing happened like that. All you got to do is press this button. Hold it down for like 2 seconds or something like that. It'll start. As soon as it starts, it's ready. I've used a lot of devices, including that stupid $400 Puffco. You know how I feel about that fucking company. It's right here. I don't know how much this costs. Probably like 30, 40 bucks. Best tool ever. And it's portable. You can just take this anywhere. Man, I love this thing. Let me show you why. Cheers, guys. Holy, holy, oh. That small dab, the highest tip. And I damn near ghosted that thing. And it still left big ass clouds. I know some of y'all be throwing big ass grams and that kind of stuff. Yada yada whoopty whoop. This shit will slap you. So when you start it, it lasts for like 10 seconds and it just keeps going. There's no off button, there's nothing like that. So you gotta hit it, you gotta be ready to go. That's another thing about it. I try, trying to get other people to smoke with you and stuff. You gotta tell them, shut the fuck up and hit the dab. You know what I mean? Don't be doing nothing else. Just take the dab, or else you're just wasting the product. And y'all know how I feel about wasting product. So, it goes for the 10 seconds and that's it. Unlike this, you could choose your time, or the QS7, or like even the Puffco. You could make it as like 40 seconds or something like that, which kind of sucks. It's kind of counterproductive, and a waste of wax because it's like they want you to do a one and done thing. That's stupid. Let me tell you why. I just did the 10 seconds, right? I'm nice and high. I'm nice and toasted. I feel great. I feel amazing. But you know what else I can do that you can't really do? I do it all the time on Puffco, anyways. I do this. I do the second heat. But you know what I'm finna do? I'm finna hit this thing again, and it's just so much easier to think about. I like the Puffco where you're constantly thinking about having to clean it and constantly thinking about how to baby it, and it doesn't give big clouds. That is probably the biggest problem with the Puffco. Now, people say, oh, well, if you buy this piece and do this, then it'll have big clouds. Why doesn't it do it out of the fucking box? This shit out of the fucking box. Listen, here the box. Here the box. Here's it out of the box. Now, here's it out of the box. Here's me hitting it right now. The shit slap. Oh. I just cleaned this thing recently. And after putting that one dab in there, and then putting in this second one in, oh, all right, putting that one dab in here and just trying to do a second heat, nothing much came out, right? But there are times where I get a lot of heats. So, one thing I just learned is if you load this, and then after the first one, load it again, every it's like you'll always have a second hit because I guess it'll always be primed. That fluid will be there, that wax will still be there, that residue will still be there, so it'll be somewhat primed on with other things. So because this is not something that you clean all the time, this is something that you would clean maybe once a week, and so you're always gonna constantly put stuff in there. So like how I put that small amount in there, I mean you could probably just load this up, like super load this up, and then hit it, put it away, hit it for later, put it away, put it. As a matter of fact, because I have a different atomizer, on my next video, I probably will go and I'll do an experiment. I'll go buy me some shit that I really want, and I'll probably put like a half gram in here. Not I ain't gonna do no full grams and no shit like that. Y'all don't watch these videos enough for me to do that. You subscribe, you do all that kind of shit. Yeah. I'll do a gram. I'll do a gram. I'll think about it. You know what I mean? But you niggas. Anyways, look, that's the Yo Can. That's the video.